Thanks for staying with us. Tamil Nadu is home to one of the longest coastal belts in the world, and making an effort to keep this stretch from Pulikat to Kanyakumari clean, the RD Foundation, in association with the Indian Maritime Foundation and Ocean Conservank, have conducted and concluded that cleanup drive at 28 spots across the state. But they were not alone. Environmentalists and volunteers who cared about their dear beach line, right from students, actors and villagers to even professionals from the corporate sector, were active participants. Take a look.
It's the International Coastal Cleanup Day, and as a part of that, the polluted stretches, basically polluted coastal belt between Pulikat and Kanyakumari, are being cleaned by most of the students of the schools and the colleges.
காலையில் 6 மணிலேருந்து இங்கே வந்து எடுக்கணும் சார். இன்ன வரையும் எடுக்கணும். இப்போ 2 மணி நேரமாக நாங்கள் இந்த திங்ஸ் பொருளெல்லாம் எடுத்துருக்கோம். இப்போ எடுத்த ஐட்டம் மட்டும் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 90 கிலோக்கு எடுத்துருக்கோம்.
This is very useful for us. Global warming, the main reason for global warming is burning of plastics. It increases the sea level and it causes many disasters like a tsunami like that. So we are just we play just a small role in to prevent the global warming from our earth.
We have the natural longest beach in the globe. In all the 6 continents and so many countries are there, but we are the second natural largest beach owners. But do we protect them? Do we conserve them? The hygiene of the beach? No. We are actually spoiling it every day.
For students, don't you think it's like just a day off rather than coming and doing the social work? So just somewhere do you feel it's like the day off?
Today coastal day, so only we are come and cleaning that place. Plastics are very harmful to humans.
பொழுதுபோக்கு அப்படின்ற காரணத்துக்காக இல்லாம நாங்க உண்மையாலுமே இந்த இடத்தெல்லாம் தூய்மைப்படுத்தணும் அப்படின்ற காரணத்துக்காக தான் வந்திருக்கோம்.
It's not only the corporate sector people, or it's about the people who have the knowledge about the environment. It's also the school students who have knowledge exactly how plastic can affect the environment.
Moving on, the Tamil Nadu State Level Educational Summit 2011 was held today at the St. John's International Residential School. The summit looked at educational reformation in the schools today for a better tomorrow. One of the speakers, Dr. Sathik, a former Vice Chancellor of the Madras University, addressed the issue of quality emphasis and quality control. The former DGP of Police, Mr. R. Natraj, in fact, touched the social impact of education in students' lives. The event was also a commemoration of Teachers' Day, and the school honoured their staff with the Best Teachers Awards, and a lucky teacher also went away with a gift of a car for her outstanding service. Well, it certainly is a moment to laud these individuals who have moulded and guided many of us to what we are today at a separate initiative in the city called My Guru, Epitome of Wisdom. Close to 100 teachers with more than 2 decades of service to their credit were recognized and honored for their contribution. These teachers were from the primary, secondary and the higher secondary departments from more than 100 schools. They were identified from their past records and contributions. The initiative was a joint effort by the Rotaract Club of Presidency Candles with clubs at the Ethiraj College for Women and that of the Madras Institute of Hotel Management as well. Now, with the support of the Directorate General of Health Services, Government of India Cadaver Transplant Program Tamil Nadu and the Madras Medical College Chennai, the Mohan Foundation today conducted an organ donation awareness campaign called Samsara, the Circle of Life at the Madras Medical College. The foundation, headquartered in Chennai, has been keeping up with its efforts to increase the reach of the Transplantation of Human Organs Act. They are in fact, and also have been in the past, instrumental in working with the deceased organ donation program since 1997 and have helped families say yes to organ donation. On to some national news. Exactly a month after Yediyurappa quit as Chief Minister after facing several corruption charges, NDTV brings you a story which clearly indicates that he still enjoys the perks of a Chief Minister. The most obvious excess committed is the security for him and his family. Radhika Iyer reports.
B.S. Yediyurappa, now only an MLA, is entitled only to one escort vehicle, as per protocol for a former chief minister. But wherever he goes, a beacon-mounted pilot vehicle leads the way, followed by his car and 3 escort vehicles. He has even used his influence to retain the Z+ security. Sources say often his son Raghavendra too gets the Z+ security. A police van guards his residence 24/7. Which means as part of this van alone, in a single day, 24 constables, 3 sub-inspectors and 2 inspectors are meant for the Yediyurappa duty.
We get requisition from the our senior officers that such and such VIP has to be protected by sending so many constabulary or personnel, and we send them.
Sources say files related to major policy decisions first reach Yediyurappa's house before the Chief Minister Sadananda Gowda signs it. All top cops are chosen by Yediyurappa. What's ironic is that they report to Home Minister Ashok, who belongs to the rival camp within the BJP in Karnataka. Yediyurappa faces several legal threats. There are 5 separate cases against him in the land scam. The hearing on the 7th of September in the Lokayukta court will decide whether it is bail or jail for the former tainted chief minister. In Bangalore, Radhika Iyer, NDTV.
And when questioned on the security given to B.S. Yediyurappa, the current Chief Minister Sadananda Gowda had this to say.
Sir, this is regarding on security. This is a question on security. Former CM is still having the security and that of a present here. What's your
Sir, I have come here for Ganeshotsav. So I will comment about all those things in the next press meet.
Lawyer Prashant Bhushan has received a breach of privilege notice for his remarks against parliamentarians. The second Team Anna member to get such a notice and had sent his response to the Rajya Sabha. His father, Shanti Bhushan, has said that the option of moving court can also be considered.
पहले तो अभी तो उन्होंने स्पष्टीकरण मांगा, तो पहले तो वो स्पष्टीकरण उनके पास भेजा जाएगा. अगर कोई कार्रवाई करेंगे, अभी तो ये फैसला नहीं किया कि कार्रवाई करेंगे कि नहीं. हो सकता है इस बीच में अपने अधिकारों के बारे में वो लोग सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जजमेंट को पढ़ लें और ये फैसला करें कि नहीं, इसमें कार्रवाई करने की जरूरत नहीं है. तब तो कोई सुप्रीम कोर्ट जाने का प्रश्न नहीं होता. लेकिन अगर कार्रवाई करते हैं तो जरूर सुप्रीम कोर्ट जाएगा.
Well, staying with the Anna drive, well, after returning to his village in Maharashtra, social activist Anna Hazare has been provided with Z category security. Earlier, there were 2 persons who were part of Hazare's security after the Z category cover was provided. Now there are 4 guards and 2 PSOs protecting Hazare around the clock. Reports suggest that Anna had told the local police that he did not need the security. To a more grim picture, one of the sectors where child labour is rampant and is very much prevalent is in the beedi making business. One estimate says at least a quarter of those employed are less than 14 years old. Moya Chowdhury has this special report.
Gudiya is barely 3, but her tiny fingers are adept at rolling beedis. Sitting beside her grandmother, she picks up a tendu leaf, fills it with tobacco and ties it up carefully. She is the youngest in a group, but no exception. From Sagar to Jabalpur in Madhya Pradesh, lakhs of children work in the beedi belt. Most of them begin really young and have either never been to school or dropped out early.
4 बच्चे हैं.
4 बच्चे हैं, वो क्या सभी बीड़ी में काम करते हैं?
बीड़ी में काम कर.
कब से शुरू किया काम?
अब बच्चे तो बना रहे हैं, अब इतने बड़े हो गए, जहाँ 10 साल के होगा सब पुंगी तो पुआन लगे बैठा रखे.
सारे बच्चों को आता है?
सब खुआत बीड़ी बनाओ.
ठीक है. Government estimates say 1/4 of beedi workers are children below 14, which means of the estimated 14 lakh beedi workers in MP, 3.5 lakh are children. But despite these shocking figures, the government has made no effort to stop it.
Who is employer? घर में बीड़ी बना रहा है बच्चा, तो उसका एम्प्लॉयर कौन है? कानून यहाँ साइलेंट है. तो जो मुकदमे किए जाते हैं, सारे मुकदमे में वो एम्प्लॉयर छूट जाते हैं. तो बेशर्मी के साथ बाल श्रम बीड़ी इंडस्ट्री के अंदर कायम है.
While the trade unions want the government to change the law and register all beedi workers, Beedi producers are unwilling because it would expose the use of child labour in their business. Even the law is not on the side of these tiny workers. Despite being hazardous, since it's home-based, the Child Labour Prohibition and Regulation Act is not implemented, leaving these children to whittle away their childhood amidst tobacco fumes. In Rahatgarh, Mahua Chaudhary for NDTV.
Well, that is a grim reality there. When we come back, meet the Richie Riches of the Indian cabinet.